the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, that's a toughie, but I'll go for big Giorgio Chiellini. He may not go about his business in the most stylish fashion, but he's a dogged, committed competitor who won't back down without a fight. He's also a very big threat when it comes to set plays.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Played out to the right, and he's there to cut it out. Marchisio, Pjanic, Higuain. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Tries a through ball, aimed in towards the centre. He's scored! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Cuadrado. Higuain. We get a throw in. Marchisio. And the keeper's in command. Dybala. Thrust towards the front line. Pjanic. Pjanic! Oh, my word, that is fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Khedira gets into the right position to intercept. Pjanic. Higuain. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Pjanic tries to get it forward quickly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pjanic. And it's Lichtsteiner. Looks to thread it through. Higuain. In it comes. Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch. Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Higuain. Looks like a good ball through. Pjanic. Oh, good interception. And back to base. Hoists it high. Pjanic. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bonucci does well to read it and intercepts. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. And it's Pjanic. How about it? Oh, the ball's come loose. Marquisio. Bonucci gets it away. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Mandzukic. He's gone for it! Point-blank header! Marquisio finds himself offside. Now the pass. Dybala, whipped in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Dybala with the ball through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Aimed long and direct. Dani Alves. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Good idea, just poorly executed. And we hit half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. It's got through and... Pjanic. And it's Mandzukic. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Alexandro. Cuadrado. Now it's Higuain. Done very well to intervene. Buffon tries to stroke it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Daniel Alves. Who's going to make this theirs? There will be a throw-in. Marquisio. Alexandro. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's looking to get there first. Bonucci cuts it out. Marquisio tries the route one option. Cuadrado. Can he put it away?
Well, when the keeper lost control of that,
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Away from immediate danger. Chiellini. Alexandro. Pjanic. Played out to the wing. They've managed to get it away. Now it's Mandzukic. Alexandro pumps it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Cuadrado needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Bonucci with a delicate ball. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Pjanic. And it's Dani Alves. Dybala. It'll be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Cuadrado was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexandro. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Cuadrado crosses. Spoon forward. Bonucci does well there, alert. Aimed long and direct. Chiellini. Lichtsteiner. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kadira goes long and forward. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Kadira. This could fall anywhere! Boots it upfield. Cuadrado passes it through. Now it's Mandzukic. Mandzukic looking to force his way through. Massive leap! Lichtsteiner can hoist it clear. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Lichtsteiner looks to dink one in. It's out for a goal kick. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Cuadrado. Got a throw in. Clears it out of harm's way. Kadira looking for options. Lichtsteiner crosses into the area. It's come loose. Cuadrado. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they'd clearly be very pleased with how this has worked out, but to back it up with a little style at times as well was a bonus.
Hello and welcome to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'll go for Gonzalo Higuain, a striker with such an assured touch and whose modus operandi is kind of rolling big centre-backs and unleashing his considerable firepower. And I mean, this guy can finish. He can really finish.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Hernanes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
And it's Pjanic. Alexandro takes aim with a cross. In once more. Goal! First blood drawn. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Looks like a good ball through. And he's made certain that won't get through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's looking to get there first. Pjanic. Alexandro. Good idea, just poorly executed.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Pjanic going full steam down the flank, goes wide, has a hit, it's there! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Played into the middle. Too much on that, it's gone out. And out to safety. Daniel Alves. Oh, good interception. Marquisio. Now the pass. Surely a shot. He's off on a marauding run. It's a loose ball. Now it's Pjanic. Alexandro passes it through. He's there to get rid. And it's Dani Alves. Daniel Alves with the ball through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Kadira. Spoon forward. Mandzukic looks to slip it through. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
It's come loose. Pjanic. He's away. Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And they get themselves in front. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Well played, he saw that coming. Dani Alves. Barzagli, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Marchisio gets it back. Barzagli, aimed long and direct. And it's Cuadrado. Cuadrado plays it out to the wing. Kadira floats one over. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tries a through ball. Over it comes. Keeper sees it all the way. Alexandro goes long and forward. Cuadrado looking to get on the end of this. Timely intervention. Chiellini tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Decent ball. That's not going to find its target. And the first half is done.
That's entertainment. Asking for any more would be a little greedy, Peter. And yes, mistakes have played their part, so reducing errors can go a long way towards swaying the balance one way or the other.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Mandzukic. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And the through ball is intercepted. Pjanic tries a long pass towards the front. It's gone out for a throw-in. Dybala with the ball through. Alexandro goes for the cross. There it is! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. It's gone for a throw-in. Bonucci. Mandzukic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexandro. Well, it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame. Everything was really looking good.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Marquisio going full tilt down the right-hand side. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Higuain. Now it's Cuadrado. Dybala, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dinks one in. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Terrific goal, Mario Mandzukic! And with that goal comes comfort. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier. Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Daniel Alves sticks in a foot to win it back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Pjanic. Now it's Mandzukic. Dybala hurtling down that right flank. That intervention was very necessary. Thrust towards the front line. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Hernandez. And it's Dybala. Looks to slip it through. Higuain gets flagged offside. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
He's found his man, and he's on his way! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Well positioned to make that interception. He's done well to tidy up the situation. It's a long forward pass. That look says it all. All it needed was him to get hold of the ball.
Just when it was all looking a little promising too. He miscontrols as the counter-attack seemed to have good momentum. He's just got to shake it off now and put it down as a rare slip-up.
Looks like a good ball through. Tries a through ball. Now it's Dybala. Here comes another cross. And that's been repelled. Now the pass. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Done very well to intervene. Alexandro. Dybala passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. And Djukic gets it into the middle. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Dybala! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now the pass. Pjanic. Dybala boots it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Pjanic hooks it towards the front. And that is that. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.